Hey guys, Travis from Solo Custom Archery. Out here today, I'm actually talking about firearms. Um, I'm going on a hunt in Illinois during the firearm season, and one of the options is to use a revolver, or you could use a shotgun or muzzle loader. So I do like hunting with a pistol for a lot of the same reasons I like hunting with traditional archery equipment. An extra challenge, you have to get in close. It's actually very similar, the style. And the other aspect of it is that I'm going on a backpacking hunt. Where we're planning on packing in for into a wilderness area and going miles in and camping, and pistol seems perfect for it because better than carrying a shotgun in. But anyways, just like traditional archery, a lot of responsibility comes with making a decision to whitetail deer hunt with a revolver. You have to put in your homework and you have to be able to make a clean kill. So today I'm out here working on my revolver shooting, and I figured I'd give a couple tips on sighting in a pistol for hunting. People may not realize it, but most of our guns are sighted in for maybe 10 yards, and you'll sight them in for a 6 o'clock hold. So you'll put the sights in, right under the bullseye and expect to hit 3-4 inches high within 10 yards. And if your gun's sighted this way, you may have never tested it, but when you go out to 50 yards, 40 yards, it's going to be shooting way high. And the reason for that is, if you could imagine, your line of sight is going above the bore, and the bullet path starts out below the line of sight. And if the bullet is rising so much that it's crossing your sight path and ending up 4 inches high, all within 10 yards, well, what do you think is going to happen when you get 20 yards? It's going to be even higher. And 40, 50 yards is going to be way high. And then it doesn't start dropping until way beyond that. So just something to keep in mind. So I do practice out to 50 yards. I don't plan on taking any whitetail shots at 50 yards, but it's a good way to practice at longer range with a pistol. One thing is to get your skills right, make it concentrate, because everything has to be perfect at 50 yards in order to hit on target with a revolver. And then also to see what your bullet's doing, because you may have to shoot beyond 10 yards. I mean, that's a fact. So just something to keep in mind, and to make sure that you have the adjustment in your sights for that. A lot of pistols and revolvers, they don't even have enough adjustment in their sights to actually be on target at 50 yards. So this one does. This is what I'm using. It's actually a 44 Special Ruger Blackhawk, and it's a good gun for a backpack hunt because it's pretty light. It's the flat top model, which is a slightly smaller frame. I've actually switched out the grip, so it's 4 3/4 flat top, which is about the lightest single action Ruger you can get. And I've changed the frame out to an aluminum XR3 grip that I had on a different gun. So in the combination of it is, in my opinion, it's a good balance. I like a little bit of front heavy feel to my revolvers, and overall weight is about as light as you can get it in a single action Ruger format. If you want to go double action, there's lighter guns out there, Smith & Wesson mountain gun and whatnot. But I like single actions, and it's what I shoot best. So as far as single action backpacking guns go, this one to me is perfect. Plenty of power in a 44 Special. This gun's actually pretty strong. I'm not going to get into reloading on this, but you could make it more powerful than store-bought 44 Special. Store-bought 44 Special is not a very powerful round, but could load a little stronger in this Blackhawk. Not as strong as you can in a full-size Blackhawk, obviously, but there's plenty to read on the internet about that if you're getting into that. Okay, so go through the rounds here, and I'm shooting at 40 yards today, and see how I do. I believe I have my gun sighted in. I'm sticking with the loads I have. Anyone not familiar with revolver shooting, especially at long distances. Change bullets, change bullet weights, change loads. You're going to get a big change in bullet placement at 40 yards. So make sure you get it dialed in, then stick with the loads you're happy with, and don't mess with anything when it gets close to hunting season. Hold on a second. Alright, well, for a 5-yard group at 40 yards sitting, these 4 are okay. I would say these are kills. This one here is no good. That's probably an injured deer. So I still have my work to do here. You know, you should be able to hit 5 out of 5 kills at 40 yards if you want to go hunting with a handgun, as far as I'm concerned. Again, I'm not going to shoot at a deer at 40 yards, but I won't feel comfortable until I get it dialed in. And usually I do. You know, some days are good, some days are bad.